3 moons.
But you walked on the moon.
First moon. Your mother always took you to the spot where the horseshoe crabs had hauled up on shore for hundreds of thousands of years, you said. As we combed the shoreline with our headlights at dusk, the moon a fingernail above the darkening horizon. But we'd picked the wrong tide, despite the growing fullness of this May's moon. No crabs clawed at the shore. So we returned to our room to stop time between your white sheets, while the moon lay, curtained in clouds, at the edge of the world. Second moon. Half an hour later, I sat with our chaplain on the diamond plate tailgate of the heavy rescue rig. A man had bolted across the highway like a startled deer in front of an ambulance carrying another trauma to Peconic Bay Medical Center. You heard they called off the helicopter, he said, and I only realized hours later that this was his way of saying that death had again visited our world. He'd been up at 4 that morning, hauling his nets from a sea whose mysteries cannot be named, at least not the most hideous among them. The moon's pretty tonight anyway, he said, then breathed in deep as the flashing lights and road flares played games in the lines of his face. On the edge of this circle of lights, neighbors' scared eyes blinked and blurred back into the woods. Third moon. In the midnight hour, I drove, restless, through the tidelands that surround this place, this Ballfield. They were a cup brimming with surface tension, about to overflow the lip. The curtaining clouds had long ago given up their moon to the clear night sky. The sea reflected shattered shards of moonlight in its chop. Somewhere beneath these waves, the horseshoe crabs are climbing all over one another, again, and the tide is still rising.